Hi guys, if you've not bought FM23 yet, I've got good news for you. If you follow the link to game in the description below and apply the coupon code PILGRIM at checkouts, you'll not only get my discount, but you'll get an additional 5% off at the checkout as well. On with the video. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the FM23 beta save with Hannover 96. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I'm going to show you the Kaiserslautern game in the Bundesliga 2. I am going to round up the first half of the season for you, and I'll also show you the business we've done in the January transfer window. So stay tuned. Okay, I will begin by rounding up the first half of the season, and you'll recall I left you on the eve of that first game of the season against Kaiserslautern, and we went on to draw that 1-1. So since then we have lost only one match in the first half of the season, and that was a 2-1 home defeat against Regensburg back in August, and we have not played a league game now since the 12th of November when the Bundesliga took a break for the World Cup. And I'll now show you the league table. There is a little spoiler at the top, but here is the league table in full, and as you can see we are joint top of the table on 40 points with Darmstadt, and we are 9 points clear of third place Nürnberg, who are occupying the playoff position, and we're 10 points clear of Regensburg, the team you'll remember that actually inflicted our only defeat of the season so far. We've played exactly half the games in the Bundesliga 2 so far, so I will now go away, do the transfers, and I'll bring you back for that league game that I promised to show you against Kaiserslautern. Okay, time now to show you the Kaiserslautern game at home in the Bundesliga 2, and here is the team for it, and it is Zieler in goal, back four of Maroya, Neumann, Ari and B and Hertel, Leopold at the base of midfield, Besushkov and Schaub in central midfield, Kerk and Bayer on the wings, and Havad Nielsen up front. So let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, well, my assistant is recommending the media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there and put on a worthy display. I'm not going to quite agree with him. I'm going to pump the fists and tell them we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. And that hasn't been brilliantly received, but we'll go out into the tunnel, do our tunnel interview. Do you hope your team can produce today? We have a strong belief in our ability, so let's go. What do you attribute your recent good home run to? Fans. Okay, so let's get into the match. We're playing a 4-3-3 as always, and Kaiserslautern are matching us up. So be a clash of very similar styles. So let's see who comes out on top. And we are awaiting the first action of the match. Darmstadt have taken the lead, so they have gone clear at the top as it stands, but Schaub has a corner, it's headed away. Bayer picks it up, finds Schaub again, he plays in the cross, Nielsen collects, and eventually Kaiserslautern get it clear. Apoku to Clement, and he's in on the left hand side, plays it back to Zook. Clement into Zielinski. That surely is offside, referee. I think this is going to be disallowed. I'll be very surprised if this is a goal. The goal has been disallowed. It was offside. So let's see by how much. Oh, he's comfortably offside. It's not even close. So let's demand more at this stage. We've not had a brilliant start, although according to the stats, Köln haven't had a valid shot yet. Obviously, when it's disallowed, it doesn't even count as a shot or a shot on target. It's just discounted entirely. Neumann plays it forward, and we win it on the halfway line. Kerk plays it over the top for Nielsen, and he pokes his shot just past the keeper's left hand post. We've only had one shot on target from 4 so far, so we're going to need to do better than that. How are Darmstadt doing? I don't actually know currently. I think they've already played, so I think we are going to have to win to reclaim top spot. Neumann into Maroya, back to Neumann, to Zieler in goal, finds Arian B, who goes for the long ball forward. Nielsen's header finds Bayer on the left hand side. He cuts infield and crossfield ball to Kerk, back to Maroya. His cross all the way through to Bayer, who cuts infield, has the shot, and that is over the top for a goal kick to Köln. And they were stubborn in the last game we played. We didn't beat them away from home. So can we beat them at home? We've been the better team, but there's not a lot in it. And Nielsen isn't having his finest hour in a Hannover 96 shirt. It is half time, it's 0-0. So let's go into the dressing room. Tell them we expect more in the second half. Shooting's not been good enough, really needs to improve. And let's look at where we could make a substitution. I think what I'm going to do is take off Kerk, bring on Teuchert, and we're also going to, in fact, Teuchert is unsure, although he can probably be talked around. Bright Arian B can come off for Berner. And finally, Leopold can come off and be replaced by Kunze, I think we'll go with. So we're going with 3 changes at half time. I think you get 5. So I think we'll have another 2 to make in the second half. But we're going with a triple change in order to try and improve our on-field prospects. Maroya gets it back. Besushkov with the shot is just over the top. And the chance is gone. So let's demand more. In fact, let's encourage. We're doing all right. We just need to hit the target a bit more often, and eventually we will hit the back of the net. Right, Nielsen isn't playing that well. Durham to Bournemouth. Boyd gets in behind, plays it back to Zimmer, and Berner to Kunze, who clears. Teuchert on the right hand side. Plays it infield to Besushkov. His crossfield ball finds Bayer, and he gets it under control, plays it through for Nielsen, but Nielsen is on his heels and won't get there. We'll win it back on halfway. Neumann into Teuchert. Teuchert runs and then passes it outside to Maroya, who crosses. Havard Nielsen's put it in the back of the net. Is he offside though? This is close, I think. I don't know which way this is going to go. And it's given. The goal is given. So I think this is going to be confirmed as a goal. And yes, it is, because he's behind the player making the cross. So the fact he's in front of the defender is irrelevant. So it is Hannover 96 1, Köln 0. And that does return us to the top of the table on goal difference from Darmstadt. So there's nothing they can do about it at this stage. And we will hopefully see it through from here. So Nielsen now is on a decent rating. I think Maroya possibly is the one to come off for Yannick Dame. And then that leaves us with one, which will be Hertel. And Hertel will be replaced by Kreinch. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we're less than 5 minutes away from the end of the match now. So fingers crossed we can see this through for a fairly routine win. And into the last minute. How much stoppage time is there going to be? Hopefully not much. It's 4 minutes. More than is ideal, but we've got a corner. Schaub, Neumann, and Philip Neumann has put it in the back of the net. This one is going to count. It is Hannover 96 2, Köln 0. And that absolutely secures the win. The 3 points are ours. We're back on top of the league. And all is well. And we're over the 4 minutes of stoppage time. And that is full time. Hannover 96 2, Köln 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you what business we've done in the January transfer window. Okay, it is now the 1st of February, so time for the January transfer window roundup. And as you can see, we've made just one signing during that January window, and that was Ziad El Shawi from Austria Vienna on loan, and we let 3 players leave. Matthew Collins joins LSK Hansa on a free transfer. Keanu Brandt joins Lindenthal on loan, and Lennart Garlip joins LSK Hansa on a free transfer. So he goes with Matthew Collins. And let's have a look at Ziad El Shawi. And as you can see, he's a 2-star current ability, 5-star potential left back. So absolutely is one that we will be looking to tie to the club long term. And hopefully he will be at least 2.5 stars next season and able to be, as a minimum, the second choice left back. And I will leave the roundup of the transfer window there, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so here is the league table as it stands now. We have returned to the top of the table on goal difference from Darmstadt. So 13 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat each. And we're top, as I say, by virtue of goal difference. We are 12 points clear now of third place Nuremberg, and 13 points clear of Regensburg, who are outside the playoff spots. So let's have a look at what is coming up on the next episode, and I'm going to bring you back for, in fact, I'll show you the final 2 games of the season. So I'll show you the away game against Düsseldorf and the home game against Kiel on the final day of the season. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for regular Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.